Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the show. Lost Latvian here with the Monday Leftovers show number 27. So, this is going to be the first show of this year. And how do you like the sound? So, I ditched my old mics. Remember that fiasco for my Hat of the Year video? I got so upset that I basically threw that mic system out in the trash and got myself a brand new Rode system. This is supposed to be the way to go. Got it on a decent deal over Christmas. So yeah, from now on, the voice sound will be powered by Rode. And guess what? Once I got the little package, I looked who manufactured the Rode, and it happens to be that my good friends in Australia does it. So it appears to be Australian company. So it's kind of freaking funny because I love Australian sports. I like who they are. They're cool chaps out there. Absolutely love everything about it. So yeah, yeah, it's time, to do another Monday leftovers video. I think there's a lot to talk about, especially with NHL hats being such a hot topic as of late, and some companies start making like these absolutely awful hats. We're gonna talk about it later, especially about the one specific store where when I saw those hats on their Instagram account, they were advertising it. I got scared. I was like, what the F is that? You know, uh, all three hats sold out. They dropped three of them. They all went for a short pre order. Who are those people who buying those hats? I can't explain it to you. I can't tell. Apparently, there are enough people who enjoy that type of stuff. Not one of them. I'm not one of them. I'm more of a clean, true to the team colors hat collector as far as the NHL goes. But yeah, we'll talk when we get to that store. But everything else is sort of kind of good. Gotta do my yearly checkup with my doctor on the 28th. And I'm gonna be good to go for another year, I believe. Fingers crossed. Uh, Lately been buying a bunch of stuff as far as like hoodies, like this one, for example. It's a Western Bulldogs vintage hoodie, received literally a few days ago. Bought some AFL jumpers, as I call them, wife beaters, but I learned that there's this Australian name, jumpers, for it, so I kind of like that one better. But yeah, getting some merch from sports I really love. I received in a cool NRL Penrith Panthers pink colored jersey. I'm intending to make jersey videos uh, at some point, to show out my collection for NRL and AFL. Both these seasons will start here in less than 2 months, which is great. Uh, but yeah, so everything is sort of kind of all right, and yeah, let's start the video. Let's start to look at the hats. Let's start to look at the things. Uh, my keychain. Look what I got. Look what I have. Saying "Kill the Saints." Yep, that's attached to my keys. Love it. But yeah, I can never remember how to start this freaking video. I do not use the MacBook a lot. So each time I have this little cheat sheet up there, how to start the video and then how to end it. So it's gonna be a Shift Command 5, I guess. Shift Command 5. Uh, that brings up this menu, and let's start recording the video. So hopefully everything goes now, and yeah, very first store we're gonna be looking at is none else but Topper Store USA, and Topper Store in general. That is the way to go, guys. Please understand, that I'm not sponsored by them. I do not even belong to their Walt Club or whatnot, but I definitely uh, will say good words about that company, about the Pierre, about the Pat, because they do have the best product out there. You can shop wherever you want, and but just remember, that store in the United States is awesome. Customer service like none other, and same I can say about the Topper Store Europe. Top-notch stores, top-notch hats, and here we go. And so this hat right here, this Calgary Flames one, this is sold out. I was lucky enough to actually grab this one. This is incoming. So it's a chrome two-tone. Once I get this hat, I'll make a video. I have a cool jersey, just like in these colors, and I'll show it off to you guys. So yeah, this is what I understand. This is a cool ass uh, hat, basically. Look at it. It's all team colors. And there's nothing else to say about it. Side patch is like it's a 40th anniversary side patch for Calgary. Uh, I mean, we can discuss, if this is good or bad, but it is what it is. It's a clean hat. NHL shield on the back, green UE. Yeah, absolute beauty. Hat sold out in seconds, basically. Uh, and again, for those of you who really want to get the first dibs on all these Topper Store USA specifically hats, if you join their Walt Club, you'll be able to send in your requests. There are rules. You guys gonna have to do the homework. For all you old timers, you all watch Topper Store. You watch views from the Walt videos. But if there's anybody new here, and if you really want to get these hats without struggling and taking a chance that they can be sold out in a second, join their Walt Club, watch their videos, views from the Walt again, and you'll have to pay a subscription. I can't even tell what it is. I believe it's like $10 a month or whatnot. I do not belong to them. I take a chance. So yeah, but I was able to get, there were only few of them out there, and I was able to get this one. Unfortunately, I was going for two hats. I wanted to get my buddy Lee a 3/8 hat, and by the time I added it all into my cart, and went to check out, and literally before I pressed the submit, his size 3/8 got ripped out of my bag, and so I didn't get it, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, so this is a sold out hat. I kind of feel that this may go on a pre-order at some point, so keep an eye out for it. Come and visit their website, topperstoureusa.com, and yeah, keep an eye out. So now let's move on and let's look at this A-frame, 950 A-frame. I think that this one is actually better than the generic on-field what they got, except that they would not put at that time this writing on this 8-time World Series champions. But even I'm such a friggin' Dodgers hater, man, not a hater, but I strongly, strongly dislike that damn team, like that is from all sports. Dodgers is my number one. I don't want anything to do with them, no merch, no nothing. but I have to say I got like two of their hats, just for the collection. You have seen me wearing one of their hats one time in the show, just kind of like to fuck with people. But that's the only time. That's the only time you'll have to go back and watch that video. But yeah, I mean, this is a cool A-frame. I love A-frames. I love 940 A-frames. I do not like the 940s, like, I don't know, like the generic version, which, like, they're not the A-frames, basically. They kind of, the front crown, like, takes a shape like of your head, and they're, like, kind of like, I don't know how to even explain. I don't like that look. They look like dad hats. But the A-frames, yeah, this is a cool one for anybody who's a collector or LA Dodgers fan. It's available for you. Then these crazy scripts, this is like friggin', can't even tell what kind of script. It's like a fancy handwriting, yeah. Los Angeles Dodgers. And by the way, guys, all of you who live in California, uh, stay positive, with all those wildfires, what's going on, it's absolutely crazy. I feel for every single one of you who's been affected by that disaster. And my son is a firefighter, and I know that those people are super brave, and that job is not for everybody. So all the first responders, who responded to that disaster over there, and for people who perished and their families, my condolences go out to you guys out there in California and LA area. So yeah, this red hat, um, I mean, it is what it is. What can I say? So yeah, this crazy script. And then they got the LA with the roses on it. It's not a bad hat, but to my understanding, like, red hats can't even be produced in LA area because of the gang affiliation, the Bloods or whatnot. I mean, it's too bad that hats getting dragged into some kind of gang wars or whatnot. I mean, it's silly, but it is what it is. So, but here it is. Maybe for a collection, this is something good. And truth to be told, there's only one size left, 7.5. Green under, and I believe white guts. Yep. All right. Then the next one is this Blue Dodgers Royal script, size 8 available. So yeah, these guys got picked up pretty fast. Lucky for me, I did not to go after these ones. But if you're size 8, there you go. There's this Blue Dodgers. Then you got another red one. Something like my internet's super slow. 3/8, a half, a 3/4, and 8 available. All red. Dodgers 40th anniversary shield on the side. And like down here, you can see there's a weekend flash sale. Too bad the sale's gonna be over. But currently, I actually picked up one hat today. If you would go to their sales section, and then those hats are already discounted, then you add code FLASH on top of it. And I mean, I picked up a hat, and with all shipping, it came down to $27, So pretty cheap. So be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout. Who want to grab a good deals time after time, they do them, Black hat, black LA. So they got I believe this was the patch on the original hat. So it says World Series Champions 2024. So you got basically the count. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess 8 times champions. I saw there was 9. But anyways. Or no, 8 time champions. 8 times. So yeah, that hat too, And then there are pre-orders, for this crazy overhyped ducks. You may still catch them. So this was a duck hunt, what they called, woodland camo, gray under. If it's still available tomorrow, just grab it if you're a Ducks fan or you like this design. It's available on pre-order, and you're gonna have to wait for about 3 months to get it. So that's not bad at all, considering what is the turnaround if you buy it from Clink Room. I really, really like this one. That one is awesome. I did not order this one because I already have 2 Ducks hats, and I'm not huge on falling into this hype and shit, and very selective what I'm buying. But this is on the border where I would consider buying it, but I'll let it go, and maybe there are going to be some leftovers, because usually when they pre-order, they bring in some extras, so maybe at that point I'll get it. But this is a good hat. Has like the grape, what they call the grape color brim. Then they got the Stadium Series 2014 patch. It's a stone dome. And in one of my upcoming videos, I'll show you the difference between stone and chrome, the way it looks. And I can go either way. Stone dome is if the chrome dome is kind of like bright, like off whitish, then stone is kind of toned down light gray. It's not gray where it makes the hat look ugly, but it's like a toned down like light gray crown, which is actually pretty darn good. So yeah, this is on a pre-order, and then this green duck also on a pre-order. If you like this one, I mean, this is probably my least favorite. I really don't see any green, not this type of green, tied to a team, so to speak. So yeah, I'm just not even interested in this one. But it is what it is. People like this. And there's another LA hat. Lots of Dodger hats. Size 7/8 and 8 available. It has this blue LA as a front, and then you got the World Series champions. I don't like this one. It's okay. Not my cup of tea. So then they had somehow I missed this one when even on a initial release, Hartford Whalers 10th anniversary two-tone. So the green brim, for what I see, and I believe it's a black crown, dark green brim, then 10 years of Whalers hockey. Nice vintage NHL shield on the back. Gray under. Cool hat. From the threads, it almost looks like it glows in the dark. I don't like this one, but people, grabbed them at enormous speed, and it got sold out. I believe this is also the wool hat. I believe so, what it was. Next one, Tucson Roadrunners, for kind of a similar colorway. kind of resembles the Kachina, like a old Arizona Coyotes logo. And I'm bummed out, that the team actually left Arizona. Now it's in Utah, and it's called Utah Hockey Club. I mean, the colors are kind of weird, and like, I mean, eventually they're gonna come up with a logo, but I don't know, man. Uh, I wish that team would have gone, to Quebec or something somewhere in Canada, not Utah, but whatever. So this Roadrunners, yeah. Oh, it's almost sold out. Size 7.5 available. Yeah, it's a cool hat, but I have this kind of logo hat already, so I don't need another one. Then same I can say for this one. I believe these are leftovers from the pre-order, or they ordered in like extras. Size 7 available. A Manitoba Moose AHL hat. I like this big AHL back uh, shield kind of logo. It's kind of cool. AFL, Australian Football League, has something like that. It just says AFL on the back. But it's not a bad hat. And then, like this one, Minnesota Wild. They dropped probably the leftovers. I was lucky enough to grab myself 7 1/8. And if you remember, I bought 7 1/4 at the time because 7 1/8 was sold out, and at that point I didn't know if they will ever release it again. So yeah, I got myself 7 1/8 as well. So and yeah, I'll leave it at that. But if you're size 7, man, this is absolute fucking stunner, man. You watched my shitty ass hat of the year video, shitty audio quality, and you saw that I ranked this hat very, very high in my rankings. That is how great it is. So your size 7, don't sleep on this one. Go grab it. Maybe there's only one hat sitting, and this is your last chance to get it. So then the Dallas Stars. I do not own a Dallas Stars. Had Dallas Stars, I mean, I could get it right now. There's 7 1/8. I don't like the Texas sports. I've told you that many, many times, and Dallas Stars always been Avalanche kind of rival team. We have a kind of a hard time playing against them and also against the Minnesota Wild. So I don't like Dallas Stars. Eventually, for the collection purposes, I'll get something like that. But I think there they can make this hat a little better. Uh, I'm going for that new logo they have currently, and if it would be like Dallas Stars and then that star in the middle, I'd go for it. Hat would be even better if it would come with a satin brim. Then I would get even this one. But yeah, if you are the Stars fan or want to pick it up for your collection, I suggest to get this on 7 1/8 and 8 available. Then Colorado Avalanche, I got this one, size 7 left. It's nothing too special about it. It's okay. This hat in hands is okay. I would not tell that I would go out of my way to buy it if I knew how it would look in hands. It's like a flat embroidery, and I wish it would be raised. And the side patch, it's a little bit on the messy side. It's not a bad hat, but it looks like very, very kind of plain. I don't know. I'd rather have the front logo only, like a plain Jane. I don't think I like the side patch. And here I'm picky. It's my hometown team, I love Avs. But yeah, anyways. And then I missed out on this one. Um, I've been telling you guys that I kind of do not like shoulder patches being on the front panel, but I don't know. It wouldn't be too bad to have this in the collection, but it also looks like it's a flat embroidery. So, but I mean, hats sold out. What's there to talk about? And then they released this Buffalo Sabres. I can assure you guys this one is a good one. And size 7 1/4 available. This is a good hat. Trust me, good hat. So if you're that size, I would get it. Great hat. And it took me for my friend to convince me to buy this one. Lee ordered it for himself. I got it. I saw it, man. I went right back and bought it. So that's how good it is. Then they released this Penguins. Yeah, I mean it's a different front logo. The hat's sold out anyways, but let's just look at it at the front logo. Stone Dome is all right. I mean, I like the big penguin alone, but this is okay. I believe this one, this logo was featured on their Winter Classic jerseys, like in that sky blue jersey they got. That's years back. And what did they? I mean, again, I guess it's okay side patch, not too bad. But hats sold out. So then they got these A-frames. I mean, this is a fucking awesome hat. Same similar one as that fitted. For everyday use, all day, every day. You cannot go wrong with it. This is so well done. Everything works for this hat. And brim is curved, and I can't vouch for it, but people who know much more about the hats, like Pierre and Leon, they basically saying if you are like one of the big sizes, like 7/8, 8, you cannot wear the snapback. Sucks for you guys. For us, who's the smaller heads, the A-frames and snapbacks in general working out just great. So, anyways, that's what's going on here. Let's click on their pre-order list, and so yeah, you can see what's on pre-order right now. Do not sleep on it. Yeah, they're gonna close this one out quickly, shortly. Um, if it's gone by the time you watch this video, I'm sorry, but for those of you who are watching right now, jump on it and get it, and pre-order. Moving on to the next store, and this is a Topper Store Europe. And the first thing what comes into my eyes, and let me try to refresh because they may have dropped another batch of hats. Because it's 11 o'clock my time here. But either way, man, you probably already see what I see. And that would be this Florida Panthers. This one I'm going to dismiss. This is Anaheim Angels 940 A-frame. I mean, I don't like this hat. It's too dark. Some people are into it, some people like it. not for me. Yeah, I don't like anything about this hat. But this one, though, come on, guys, man, like look, all sizes are available. Do not freaking sleep on this one. I actually have this one on a pre-order with Topper Store USA. They have reordered this hat, and then I believe it was actually never dropped on Topper Store USA, but they went straight on a pre-order. Panthers in Europe, they had this one and then they re-released. I believe that's how it was. If it's other way around, man, I'm sorry, but I kind of somewhat I recollect that this was also released, originally released in Topper Store Europe, and now they just brought it back. They ordered some more, so don't sleep on it. This is an absolute. This was like their third jersey, I believe. Front logo, man, absolutely wonderful hat. This beats all them damn Mighty Ducks shit. This is an absolutely wonderful two-tone. Great patch. Nothing is messy. Yeah, do not sleep on this one, guys. Get yourself, set up yourself a reshipper, or yeah, just find a friend or something. Absolutely stunner. Absolute fucking stunner. Then the next one is the Oakland, and I'm kind of like freaking sick of this colorway. This is almost like this beef and broccoli kind of like thing. And let's see. Oh, it has a satin brim, so that's a plus. But it's just it's getting old. I it's an okay hat. I used to like these color crowns, and I'm over it now. But that's the way it goes. Ricky Henderson side patch, not a bad hat. It's just not for me anymore. And I'm kind of over the major league, anyways. And let's see what was the availability. Everything is available. So the next one is Cardinals. I kind of feel like that. Yep. Man, this is good. This one has a satin brim, man. Ooh, this will make me think. Nice Cardinals hat. I like that 125th 5 years anniversary side patch. This all seems metallic. It might be that I don't know how it would look in hands. It's either a bust or is it a brilliant hat. The dark blue looks like it's a navy blue crown, and this red bird and the gold bat and all that. I don't know. This could be either brilliant or it could be like, eh. This is my favorite St. Louis Cardinals side patch, one of the favorite ones. But yeah, this is a gamble. This is a toss-up. Love the satin brim. Not sure how it looks in hand, for what I can see from here. It could be absolutely perfect. Like this is like I can't tell one way or another. What else they got? They got this LA Rose 940. That's all available for $39.90. Then look at this damn Ducks. Like I don't look. It's freaking sold out, man. This is ridiculous. Take this hat against that Panthers hat, and you tell me which one you like better. You like this one better? Like size 6 and 7/8 are real small heads. Look, do you like this one? Yeah, this. and then this. I mean, which hat is better? How in the hell do I take pictures? Man, I gotta figure it out. Maybe after the show, I'll snap a picture of this one, and then the duck, and then I'll compare them to, like, I'll put it in the video on my edit. Yeah, I think it's hand down this Panther, And this Panther sits in the hole in all sizes, and this garbage, it's not garbage, but this is just this overhyped shit, man. It's almost sold out. It practically is sold out. Makes no sense. Then they brought back this Joe Louis Arena farewell season. Ooh, excuse me, Jesus Christ. Um, they brought back this Red Wings hat. It's solid hat. I have it. It's a good hat. And again, majority of the sizes are available. And then Dallas Stars. It's similar, whatever. The Topper Store USA hat. Everything is available. I don't think it's that good of a hat. Then you got, like, even, look, this 940 Panthers. Million times better than this one. Or that one. You gotta agree with me here. Come on, guys. Even this one is better than that. Even this Ducks. Which is actually, what? This is sold out, I know Europeans are crazy about their snapbacks. I'm glad they're actually buying the A-frames, because, like, them dad hats they have, ooh, they're ugly. So, yeah, then they dropped a whole bunch of 940 A-frames, those are all solid hats. Yep. Then they got this Black Hawk. That's a plain Jane solid hat. But it's a snapback, okay. 950 snapback. That's a pretty cool. That's as close as you get to 5950. Okay, so yeah, guys, check out Topper Store Europe as well. Set yourself up with a reshipper, and you'll be good to go. All right, so the next one, then let's move on. And we are here at ProCietyShop.com out in LA. And this is what comes up when you go in, and then you got to select, like, here are the drops, the hours and dates and whatnot, and then go from there. And so we're going to let's start looking at this last Friday's drop. Phillies, this is kind of cool. Yeah, what do you think? Kind of cool script. Black crown, green under, white guts. And then the nice Phillies Bell side patch, All-Star Game. That's one of the best ones out there. Looks like the Philly itself has this embroidery. It's a flat embroidery, but then it has like a texture on it, which is kind of cool. And pretty much everything is available. There are some sizes sold out, but so yeah, that's your option for that one. The next one, damn, this is seen a million times. These red Orioles, I mean, there's absolutely nothing about this hat. This colorway and the side patch and everything seems like I've seen it a million times. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Not impressed. But then let's go and look at this NHL pack. These are chrome domes. No, actually this one is a stone. Stone crown, graphite, brim, and blue under. I don't know why people are so anal about the under being blue, you know. I can live with it, but definitely I prefer also the green and the gray under over the blue. But I kind of think that these colored UV is gonna make a comeback this year. You know, there are already signs, uh, and if you follow the channels or whatnot, I believe even the Topper store will probably create a collection with these colored UVs. You know, but it's a decent night's hat. So 578 sold out again. Majority of the size is still available. Not a bad hat. Then, so these ones are chrome domes. And now you can see how much wider this one. It almost has like this yellowish tint when you have it in hands. It's not like pure snow white or no nothing like that. So it's a little toned down. Majority of the sizes available. Lady Liberty, I got nothing against this hat. I think it's a solid hat, clean hat. It looks pretty darn good to me. So here's your opportunity. It's $55, so you can count to pay delivered about $63, somewhere in there. It's a little on the high side. So it's gonna be $5 more than Toppers would do it, basically. Then you got this Penguins. Again, pretty much every size available. Solid hat, two-tone, you know, looks kind of generic, but hey, I like that. Nothing wrong with this hat. I just have a better version, you know. I got the black hat from Toppers. There's the big penguin up front. But this is solid hat, recommended. Then the last one is Seattle Kraken. Cool hat. I probably like this one best out of all of them. Cool hat. Clean hat. I don't know why, but this somehow reminds me totally different sport, you know. It reminds me AFL hat, Collingwood Magpies, you know. Like, I mean, I understand there's nothing common. I have chrome dome, black brim, and then the Magpies logo right here. But it just reminds it to me, you know. It's friggin' clean hat, you know. It's cool. Winter classic, nice winter classic side patch. Yep, go and get it. So yeah, that was Society, man. Oh, check them out. You know, check this store often. They do release some clean looking hats. And then, well, let's just look at this one. This dropped recently as well. So, see, they have a bunch of the Dodger hats because the store's in LA. Let me look at this real quick. So they have, okay. So this is the, all right, this is their championship authentic collection hat. So this is the original side patch. Good to know, good to know. But yeah, it's available. Pretty much all sizes. Cool, cool. And they got some merch, here. What do you think about these bomber jackets, man? I kind of like them. I got the one, man. Oh, they got fucking all kinds of patches and shit, man. You wearing this one, you're like wearing a billboard. So it's manufactured probably by this pro. These guys also make a hat. Pro standard, yeah. I believe it's a high quality jacket. But what else? Some Shohei Ohtani's. And so this one. This weird looking Texans. I do not like this front logo at all. I think it's a kind of a yuck hat. I'm not a fan of this one. But here it is for you. And then you got the Sugar Skull. I do not have a logo hat like this. Houston Texans Sugar Skull. I think it's an interesting hat, Not bad. All right, guys, that was Society Shop, and let's move on to Crown Minded. Same kind of way. You come in here, you see these little thumbnails. You can click on it, and then yeah, you can, let's say, like 950 snapbacks, A-frames. You can sort through them, so it's kind of easy. 940s right here, and then you can go and like select and go from new to old. So yeah, I think you understand how it all works. So there's some hockey hats, but we're not here for these. I'm more interested to look at this NHL drop and see what they got. And looking at all of them, my eye goes to here and to there. So this Vegas Golden Knights looks like a gold freaking button. I wonder if the under is gold. But it has, this is the shoulder patch, I believe. Being it up front, it just makes it a little different. To look a little different. What do you guys think? Does this one have the gray under, or it has the gold one? Probably gray. But it would be cool if it would be gold, in my opinion. I don't know. See, it's a gray one. Okay. But it would have been cool, like, with the gold. You know what would be even cooler? Nah. Yeah, if it would be the satin brim, satin black brim, and a gold under, that would be freaking awesome. Yeah, what was the availability? All right, 738's out, everything else available. Then this let's go to the leaves. This is good. I like leaves, have all different kinds of like different types of this leaf, for their jerseys. This is the one I like. I may or may not pick this one up down the road. It's a cool hat. Definitely cool hat. As a team, they can't get past the first, not even talking about the second round in the playoffs. They do a great season, regular season, but then they go into playoffs and the team just collapses. Sorry for you Maple Leafs fans. You guys gotta break the curse. Cool hat, love it. And then this Black Hawk, bright. It's nothing wrong with this one. 7 5 8 and 8 sold out. It's a bright, colorful hat. I believe it looks great in hands, but it's overhyped. But it's a cool hat, so there you go. And then another Lady Liberty. Cool. I understand everything what's going on here. Nothing is overdone. Looks like a stone dome to me. Blue brim. Yeah, gray under. Nah, it's a cool hat. Absolutely cool hat. Well done, crown minded. So yeah, 7, 1/8, 1/4, 5/8, and 8 available. Cool hat. And then they dropped. Okay, this I like this snapback better than the bright Black Hawk we saw previously. This is cool. 948 frame for everyday wear. It's the way to go. What else? Then they got all these. We're not gonna go through. So see this Dallas Stars. I kind of like this one better. Yeah, if this would be somehow two-tone, I would pick it up. I don't know. Eventually, one day I will. But yeah, this is cool. I kind of dig it. Yeah, everything makes sense on this hat. I like that about the hat creators. The Kings, the word mark, few sizes left, looks clean. Also looks like this. I don't know actually. I was gonna say that it looks like this glows in the dark, but nowhere it says that it actually glows. So yeah, it is what it is. But it's clean hat. I prefer the one with the crown. The old school, like here on the side, or the newer version, I like the crown logo. And Penguins, this is a solid Penguins hat. Go grab it. Absolutely wonderful hat. So availability, everything except 7 3/4. Old school Buffalo Sabres, everything available besides size 8. Cool hat, old school logo. Love it. Wish I would have more money. Then I would definitely get this one. But I'm sucked into my sports like AFL, NRL, jerseys, hoodies, hats, you name it. This is a cool Red Wing. Love this patch. I think I love this one better than Joe Louis Arena one. I think this is a stunner. Even if I don't like the Red Wings, they're like former enemy of Colorado Avalanche. That hate is still strong here in Colorado, despite of teams going and being in the separate divisions. We can only meet them now in the Stanley Cup Finals. That would be a cool one. But cool hat. So yeah, guys, check out Crown Minded, man. They do drop cool hats, and look, they're freaking a lot more. There's an Avs one, 10th uh, season. I remember this one when they had it, the celebration of 10 seasons here in the Colorado. That hat is dope. Like it. Then you got the Ranger Shield. I do not have this hat with this kind of logo. But yeah, it's awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. Blackhawks. Only size 7 left. It's just weird how friggin' certain logos sell and then certain sit. I'm kind of disappointed when a lot of stores dismiss one of the original 6 teams, and like Montreal Canadiens, man, that logo to me is awesome. Some say it looks like a toilet seat, like whatever. Uh, Fucking that logo is iconic, and we need more hats in team colors, not just a regular red or whatever, you guys can do something with it for sure, man. Uh, we have more Canucks, Jets, Flames, Oilers, those Canadian teams, pay more attention, release more of them, and it just seems like a lot of people have cycled in on certain friggin' logos, and it just cycles through, and it's just friggin' getting too much, Don't dismiss other logos, I definitely like a logo from Topper Store Europe, where they released this uh, unused, so to speak, a logo. You'll see it when I get it. It's still sitting in Europe in my brother-in-law's house, but yeah, you'll see it when I get it. But just explore a little more, there's definitely a way to do it better. But I like what I see here. I definitely like it, like all of these hats are friggin' solid to me, Yeah, cool. There's another maple leaf. This front logo looks a little shittier than the previous one, but yeah, definitely check out this Crown Minded store. If you're a hockey fan, there are freaking tons and tons of good looking hats. I'm thinking about getting something like this. This is sold out. I actually kind of dig this bold sharks across the front panel. I think it looks freaking awesome. All right, so let's move on to the next store, and it's Berdine, Chicago. I have not looked at these hats. Let's see what's available. A whole bunch of bowls, man. Um, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any Chicago Bulls hats in my possession or collection. Actually, NBA is the one of my least favorite leagues, and I don't have many hats. I mean, I don't even own a single Nuggets hat. Can you believe it? But I do have Celtics hat, just because of Kristaps Porzingis, the Latvian guy. So what catches my eye here? This is something that got sold out. I don't know. It kind of is cool. Winter Classic, two-tone graphite black. I don't know how I'm feeling about that graphite, but everything seems to be done good. Is this? So that's a side patch, isn't it? I don't know if I dig these red marks here. Like if it all would be gold and then leave the colored feathers, man, that would be much better. But it kind of looks cool, man. But hey, the hat is sold out. It just kind of. But this is the one why I came here, just to show you guys. This was friggin' genius, man. Nice two-tone, and it only had these feathers. That is something I have not seen before. I missed out on it. I congrat everybody who actually got their hands on, because this one is freaking absolutely genius, man. Super cool, man. Not sure per Pierre and other sources that this is not going to be available for any other store to do it. It was just in store, kind of like Chicago area based exclusive, so to speak. So yeah, it looks absolutely phenomenal. This friggin' shield is a little messy, but it looks good. So yeah, nothing much on here. Then you got some uh, Mexican League. I believe these are soccer hats. They look weird. Weird colorway. I don't know. Tigres de Monterrey. Not a fan of none of them. Cruz Azul, three-tone, chrome, golden peach, light navy. Yeah, no. And then you got the Club America. Yeah, this is a soccer pack. I don't know. Maybe if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, I think this is a bit too much, and the colors are kind of weird. All right, nothing else at this Berdine shop. I just kind of like, hey, haven't looked at anything for a long time from them. And now let's go to Still Canada, and I can announce that the strike is over. Postal workers went back to work, so jump on this store, check out Anthem Shop as well, and yeah, you're gonna be able to cop it and receive it too in a timely manner. And what stands out here to me is yeah, this doesn't stand out, but it's like their store hat. Want to support them. So I'm not into these type of hats, to be honest with, but size 7, 7, 8 is available. So here's the Whalers hat. If you have missed out on Whalers previously, yeah, decent hat. It's a banger. That's a plus. It's a solid Whalers hat, Vintage shield. 7, 1/8, a half, and a 5/8 available. Then you got the Blasty Calgary Flames. I think this logo is underrated. It's actually cool. For those of you who are in NHL, you'll remember those years when Jerome McGinley played for them. One of my all-time favorite players, Alex Tanguay, left Colorado Avalanche and went over to Calgary and played with Jerome McGinley, wearing this jersey. I do not have, but let me show you something real quick. So I got the McFarlane little, what you call this, these little figurines, and that's when Alex played for Calgary Flames. Okay, so I collect these things, and you can probably see damn Alex Ovechkin here. He's about to break the Gretzky's record a scoring record, you know. But then I got when Alex went over and played for Montreal Canadiens, and I was happy when he went over there because it's my second favorite club. And then here's the one from Alex. Oops, I dropped the pen. This is from Alex when he played for Avalanche. Yeah. So I love these figurines, and they're pretty cool. They're pretty awesome. So yeah, this Calgary Flames, pretty darn cool hat, you know. So consider 7/8, 7, 1/8, 7 1/4, and 8 available. Then this is an absolute stunner. Two-tone maple, two-tone Canadians hat. $38.88 USA dollars, you know, and then you're gonna pay about $12 shipping here, so it's gotta be a little over $50. So cheaper than if you would buy the hat from a local store here in the United States. It feels like the greed rules United States. No matter what you do and where you go, you pay for everything. Pretty soon they're gonna tax you on breathing the fresh air, you know, if there is any left. This is a cool ass hat. You know, absolutely consider buying this. I know that in Canada they're very polarized. You know, if you're the Maple Leafs fan, you hate the Canadians. You know, and vice versa, man. You know, and Battle of Alberta. You know, like Oilers and friggin' Flames, and yeah, it's a lot going on. They love their sport. So yeah, 7/1/8's gone. You know, 7 1/4, 3/8, half, 3/4, 7/7/8. However, I'm gonna tell you a secret. This morning I bought 7/1/8, and that was the last hat. This is gonna come my way, man. So I'll show it to you in one of my shows, upcoming shows. And then also like this Ottawa Senators. I mean, come on, guys. There are more stores who can do this kind of stuff. Super cool. Thank you still for doing this, covering the sport. And yeah, cool hats. And some sizes are available: 7, 7/1/8, 7 1/4, 7 1/2, 5/8, 3/4. Awesome. And then you get into the weird, and we're not gonna look at any of them. Look at this. I know people are crazy about Otani, but all this Japanese kind of shit, man, that he does not do anything to me. But to each its own. 7/8, 6 7/8, 7, 7 3/4 available. On to the next one, and the capsule hats. And so finally, we have arrived to a store which dropped the 3 absolutely awful, absolute shithole Ducks hats, and that's we all gonna look at. You know, I wouldn't care about anything else. Now let's look at this one. This actually looks pretty darn cool. This hat. This is kind of genius, actually. Houston Astros. This is a good hat. I don't know how I missed this one. 7 1/4 available, but I'm not gonna go out of my way getting this one. If it would be in my size 7/1/8, I might pick it up, but this is pretty freaking awesome. Graffiti. Blue under. Astros. That's kind of cool, like abstract, kind of like that's a cool hat. I must agree with this one. But so a quarter, 3/8, a half, 5/8, 3/4 available, and 8 available. Everything else sold out. But but okay, first I saw this one. It was just like what the f is this? Man, come on, guys, man. Look at this garbage, man. I'm not afraid to say that this is an absolute ass. Somebody what a 2-year-old would do, and then he would have to go and check the eyes, if he's colorblind or something like that. This is just like I don't freaking know. Whoever bought this hat, okay, I can't say anything bad about you guys, but it's just like to me, this is an absolutely, if not the worst hat I've seen ever, then it's very close to it. This is absolute ass. You know, this is just something beyond me. How can one even approve this type of hat? But I guess even the New Era reps, or whatever, or the team, don't they have to like run it by the team and see if they what they say about this kind of design? But I guess since they get a chunk of money for everything sold, they care less unless this is a hot item. So they're just saying, okay, just make it. There are enough friggin' people who will buy this type of stuff. But this is an awful hat. There's nothing good about it. Yeah, the colorway, the black brim, the two-tone itself is cool, but why do you have to color this whole logo in such an anal way where it's like looking through a fucking camel's ass, man, and a duck's ass. It's all dark, man, It's just absolutely freaking awful. I can't explain, man, like it's just then you're looking at this crap, like I mean, it's all metallics, I believe. Then this is an absolute ass mess. It's absolutely awful, absolutely freaking awful hat. Don't know what these guys were thinking, but to each its own. I would never buy anything like that. If you bought it, enjoy it, but this is by far one of the worst, if not the worst, hat ever made. For NHL, for sure. I haven't seen a shittier hat. There are candidates, for a crappy hats, but this is just yikes. So the next awful hat they created was this green one. Again, this looks a tiny bit better. If I would have to pick one, like I'd probably pick this one. This looks a little bit better, but this is another awful looking hat. Like, why? Question is why? Why do you approve this one? Why do you make this? Like, what is next? What is the next one going to look like? Is this a competition to make the most ugly duck's hat ever? And speaking of why nobody makes the duck foot, logo. I know they switched it and they came back to this type of front logo, but why nobody picks the one with just the foot? That would be interesting to see. But yeah, I mean, this is tiny bit better, but it's the same kind of a shit hat. And then there's the third one. You got this purple one. And yeah, again, I mean, it gets a little better. The red one is absolutely just an ass, This one, it's still ugly as hell. This is ugly. There's nothing works, you know. I don't know. But I mean, it's like a Lakers, like a Laker, like a yellow, purple. I don't know where the green comes from. It's for somebody like eating too much and then puking everything up, like a green slime coming out your guts, or whatnot. But yeah, how would you rate them, To me, this one is the biggest ass number one. It takes the first place of being the ass of the ass. Then the second one would be this one. Nothing works, absolutely nothing works. And then the least anal of them all, in my opinion, is this one, I mean, this one, I couldn't be able to live it or wear it, but if I really would being held on a gunpoint, and I would have to pick one, I would pick this one over those two. But yeah, so this is the prime example how not to make a good hat. Even if it's sold out, whoever bought it, they bought it. It's up to them. Uh, I'm not judging them. There in Latvia, there's a saying. One likes the daughter, the other likes the mother. So it's like to each its own. You know, but I do think this hat is awesome. This graffiti one. I think that's something what I haven't seen. It's pretty freaking awesome. All right, let's move on to the last store and end the show. And we are at Noble North. Just wanted to quickly kind of showcase the store. Previously, I have bought hat from this place. The owner is awesome. I forgot his name. But my hat came with a handwritten note, a thank you note for buying the hat, which means a lot to me. It's a small thing, but it's an acknowledgement from the store owner, And as far as the custom hats go, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a clink room like or the capologists like. They have their own shit going, and they definitely have their style. I don't know who is the designer. I guess it's the guy himself. But currently they have this ice bears, like a guy playing hockey, a bear playing hockey, and has the Noble North logo, like a jersey on. Everything is available. Support this gentleman, support the store up in Canada. Uh, a nice maple leaf in the back. I think this guy deserves all the recognition. He's a cool dude, and I mean, he creates a cool custom hat. So this is the Ice Bears, 45 USD. Again, the shipping could be like $12. And then he got this polar bear. A couple sizes sold out, but again, it's a cool embroidery. Looks like a China, or yep, it is a China's hat. Pretty cool embroidery. Local 18 views, all 5 stars. That's just kind of speaks for itself. And then I really like this one for Christmas. Still available in a bunch of sizes. I know Christmas are long gone, and there are people who do not like the Christmas hats or whatnot. But if you're one of them who does like it, then this is a hat to get. It's like super cool Christmas feel bringing kind of hat. Love it. Noble North up in Canada. Just wanted to showcase them. And then let's look at this. Like, isn't this something else? Great horn owl. It's kind of a cool looking hat. Like the background, how he, photoshopped it all. I think it's a cool hat. And then it gets even better, this Sasquatch. I mean, lots of shit's going on this front panel. It's like a Sasquatch man with the lantern, you know, and what is he holding there? Like a tomahawk or something like that in his hands, you know, and then like the trees, evergreens, and a freaking moon. Sweet hat. Got like a teal under. Super cool. Alright, guys, now fingers crossed, and I gotta freaking, let's see something else here, maybe. Come and explore his store, man. noblenorth.co.com or co. It gotta be .com. But yeah, let me see how I can freaking end this shit. Command, Control, Escape. Alright, guys, hopefully I successfully recorded this video. Hopefully you enjoy these type of videos. This is definitely a video I like to make the most. Talk about the hats. And yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. And see you all soon on next Saturday is the regular show from the Lost Latvian. Take care, stay safe, be healthy. See you all soon. Lost Latvian out. Bye.